New York, New York. Welcome back to episode 6 of our NHL 25 New York Rangers franchise mode series. In this episode, we're going to be taking on the Year 2 playoffs. And in the first round, we have the Washington Capitals. We took a look at their lines at the end of last episode, but we'll do a little refresher here, as well as take a look at our lines heading into round 1. Of course, they have Alexander Ovechkin. This team is aging, but the core of this team is still here. You know what to expect with this team. They did trade for Nick Schmaltz. I don't know what they gave up for Schmaltz. I was kind of curious to see, but I couldn't find the trade anywhere. But they have Nick Schmaltz. Kind of cool, I gotta say. Sonny Milano, Hendrix Lapierre, Ryan Leonard for the third line, and then Morgan Barron, Miroshnichenko, and Alexei Protas. Defense is the same as they have in real life. So Sandin, Matt Roy, John Carlson, Fairvary, except for Ryan Suter and Iorio. Yeah, Vinny Iorio. So a little bit different than in real life. My apologies, but Logan Thompson is their starter for the playoffs here, and I guess they brought back Max Pacioretty. So that's the Washington Capitals. We'll take a look at our lines, kind of compare and contrast here. Of course, I think we beat them in top-end talent, obviously Lafreniere, Panarin especially, of course, Adam Fox. We do have a lot of those high overall top line, top echelon players, right? So I think that kind of swings the series in our favor, and of course we did finish second in the NHL in points. We are a powerhouse here in these playoffs, and I'm expecting a lot from this team. So here's the defense: Jacob Chychrun and Adam Fox, just an incredible pair throughout the entire regular season. 41 points, plus 42 for Jacob Chychrun in his first year as a Ranger. Adam Fox, point per game. Okay, that's Chychrun's numbers. Yeah, Adam Fox, 86 points. Just an incredible season for him. We got the second pair here with Braden Schneider, got 32. That's a career high. He's also plus 48. So, Keandre Miller. I think those are... Man, these menus. I know I say it every episode, but the menu system sucks in this game. Plus 41 for Keandre Miller. About 31 points as well. And the bottom pair is the bottom pair, but they were also good throughout the season. Zach Jones and Victor Mancini. And of course in net, we obviously have the better goalie here. Igor Shesterkin, probably going to win the Vezina for the regular season here. Just can't say enough good things about him. I'm glad we locked him up. That's those are the lines going in. And I think I don't know what the ceiling for this team could be. I want to say we could be cup bound. We're definitely a contender. But let's see how far we get. So, game 1 against Washington here in MSG. Let's see if we can start the series off great with a win at home. So, just like that, Connor McMichael scores 4 minutes in for the Capitals. After a really disappointing playoff series last year against the Islanders, we need to bounce back and really show the NHL we've progressed. But after one period, Washington's out shooting us 14-5. We're down by a goal. This isn't the starter we wanted. Ovechkin, he's 40 years old and he's scoring. Power play. Pierre-Luc Dubois makes it 3-0 for the Washington Capitals. Panarin brings it back to 3-1. We kind of needed a goal, and so I'll take that from Panarin. Othman makes it 3-2, so we're getting close, within one goal right here. 5 minutes left in the second period, and Panarin ties it up. That's a big period for Panarin there. So we explode for offense, score 3 goals in 9 minutes. That's exactly what we wanted. Othman, 2-goal game for Brendan Othman in his first NHL playoff game. And Zibanejad makes it 5-3. This is That is good to see. I mean, we bounce back. John Carlson makes it a 1-goal game for the Washington Capitals. The shots are still in favor of Washington, but 5 minutes left. We still have the lead. 2 minutes, 1 minute. We're on a power play, and Capo Caco ices the game. Sonny Milano makes it close there, but 5-6 win. Just a blowout. Just no goaltending at all, just all goals. Obviously, Brendan Othman and Panarin both with 2 goals. You'd love to see it. It's a little bit shaky to start off the series, but we get the win. And that is what matters most. Alrighty, and for game 2, still in MSG here. You know, I want this to be a quick series. I want us to really show our dominance here. And hopefully we open up the scoring here pretty soon. Washington with the power play, we kill it off. Matt Roy gets one in even strength to make it 1-0 for Washington. But we've seen in the past, doesn't matter who gets the first goal. We can always rally back, score in bunches. So Ovechkin makes it 2-0. And that will do it for the first period. I mean, you know, it's not over till it's over. Power play, Othman gets it back within 1. Insane start to the playoffs for Brendan Othman. Power play, we don't score. Power play for Washington, they don't score either. Okay. Shots are about even. Nick Schmaltz makes it 3-1. Alright, well, we're going to need a big third period. I mean, I can't ask for much more from Othman and Panarin, but, you know, we're going to need something here. We need a spark. We need an explosion of offense. And we need Shesterkin to make a few saves, because so far he's let in 8 goals in the first 2 games. And it doesn't look like we got a power play here. Mika gets it within 1. And Jacob Chikrin scores with 56 seconds left to tie the game. Whew. I mean, I'm not gonna hop in and watch this. It's only game 2. We'll simulate this, because hopefully we're gearing in for a long playoff series, long playoff run, and we lose in overtime. Dylan Strome scores on Shesterkin. Alrighty, so series is tied 1-1 going to Washington for game 3. Man. Yeah, no, I mean, Igor needs to play a little bit better. 8 goals in the first, or I guess 9 goals in the first. Yeah. Oh man, Josh Norris, big tying goal right there. Immediately answers. What is that, like 17 seconds later? Power play for Washington. They don't score. Shots, we're out shooting Washington by a bunch. That's what you like to see. And the period ends 1-1. We need a big game from Igor here. Shuts the door on the power play, and Dylan Strome makes it 2-1. He gets the lead for Washington there. Another power play for Washington. Power play for New York. We tied up. Brendan Othman, 4th goal of the series. Insane playoff run so far for him. And 3 minutes left in the second. 1 minute left, and we are tied heading into the third period. I mean, can't really complain about Shesterkin so far. I mean, it's definitely better than the first 2 games he's had this series. But we need some offense here. Power play doesn't score. Sonny Milano. Power play for Washington again. They don't score. Connor McMichael, man. I don't know what it is. Is it the defense? Is it the goaltending? I mean, power play, and we don't. We lose game 3. And we're getting out-goalied by Logan Thompson here. And Adam Fox is injured with a pulled groin until May 2nd. Oh, boy. This isn't looking good. This is not looking good. Putting Robertson for the time being. We'll bring up Chikrin for the first power play. God, it's not looking good at all. I don't like this. I don't like how this series is shaking out so far. Yeah. I mean, we're down 2-1. Our goalie's not playing very well. We just lost our best defenseman and our captain. Thankfully, he's only going to be out for this series, but you know, at this rate, I don't know how long this series is going to last. And I don't really want to break up the second line. They seem like they're playing good. Othman's scoring a bunch. Yeah, like they're all producing. Everybody is chipping in here. It's just, I don't know if it's team defense, if it's goaltending. Yeah, just 4 goals against. Alrighty, well, this is the most important game of the series so far. Let's see what we can do. Come on, New York. We need a big game. Power play for the Rangers. We don't score. Power play again for the Rangers. We don't score. We're out shooting them 12-2. What was it? O'Connor. I'm forgetting his first name, but O'Connor scores to make it 1-0 New York. So I mean, we're outplaying them so far, big time. 16-6 for shots on goal. Power play for Washington. They don't score. Okay. I mean, Igor's shutting the door. I don't want to say that too quick, but another power play, we kill it off. Victor Mancini, we're getting some depth scoring here. Makes it 2-0. Alright, it's 2-0 heading into the third. Will Cooley makes it 3-0. Again with the depth scoring. That's like really good performance so far. Sonny Milano makes it 3-1. 10 minutes left in the third. Power play for Washington. We kill it off. Power play for the Rangers. We do not score. Philip Hedl makes it 4-1. And that should do it for this game. A big game 4. We win. Tie the series. Headed back to New York. And that's what we like to see. That is more like how we usually play. Alrighty, Game 5 in New York. You know, I like the performance we just had. Shesterkin had a big game, only allowed 1 goal. We got a lot of scoring from our depth there. We just need to put it all together. Morgan Barron opens the scoring for the Capitals. Power play, they don't score on it. Jake Evans on the power play ties the goal. Why is he on the power play? Ties the game. Another power play for the Rangers, who do not score. So we're out shooting them again this game so far. Period 1 coming to an end here pretty soon. Tied 1-1 going into the second. Come on, we need to win this game 5. Power play for Washington, and they don't score. Capo Caco makes it 2-1. That's what we like to see. Again, depth scoring. We haven't had much of our big dogs score in a while, but you know, if we're still winning games, I'm okay with the Ryan Leonard power play goal ties it up for the Capitals. And going into the third, we are tied 2-2. Come on, boys. We need our big dog to step up. Power play for the Washington Capitals. A long power play. They don't score. Igor's shutting the door. Another power play. They don't score. Jake Evans makes it 3-2 with 7 minutes left. Chikrin makes it 4-2. And the free agent signing, Jacob Chikrin, ices the game here. Panarin with the empty netter. And that'll do it for Game 5. We take a 3-2 series lead. And just like that, our backs were against the wall a bit there. We come back and we only let 3 goals in for the last 2 games. Igor should be playing a lot better, so you know that's what we expect out of this team. We expect games like that. 5-2 wins, 4-1 wins. Alrighty. the chance to end the series here in Washington. Is it Dylan O'Connor? Like, what? I keep on. Why am I forgetting his first name? Shorthanded goal. That's amazing. Power play for Washington. They don't score. I'm gonna check that out after this game. Sonny Milano. He had a great series. That's like his 4th goal. Makes it 1-1. Shots are even heading into the second period. Philip Hedl makes it 2-1. Will Cooley, that third line is connecting for this game. 5-on-3 power play for the Rangers. We do not score. 3-1 lead. We're out shooting them by a ton. Power play for the Rangers. We don't score. Headed into the third period here. This can end the series. Nick Schmaltz makes it 3-2 within 1. Power play for the Rangers. We score. Capo Caco. There we go. Power play for the Washington Capitals. We kill it off in Panarin. I think that will do it, guys. I think that'll do it. 3 goals. Unless the Capitals come back here. Igor's got to shut the door with 5 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining. And Braden Schneider ices it, and we beat the Washington Capitals in Game 6 and move on to the second round. A little bit shaky there. A little bit shaky for the first few games. But we got the win. Alright, let's see who we're taking on here in the second round. Close series there in Washington, you know. Alrighty, so we're taking on the Carolina Hurricanes, which, I mean, this is a team we got plenty of history with. Of course, the last couple of years in the playoffs, I believe the Rangers have played them at least 3 times. I think maybe, yeah, no, definitely a few times. So there's some history there. We get Adam Fox back, which is huge. You know, we need our captain, so just got to put him back in the lines here. Whew, that was a close game. I mean, yeah, I'm glad we won. I'm glad we won without Fox. I mean, I honestly, I thought we were done there, but we just came back and won 3 in a row. So really happy. But I mean, you know, you kind of know what to expect with this team by now. We are like almost the President's Trophy winners, so realistically, we should be in every series, and every series should be close. So, alrighty. So Fox is back on power play 1. Everything should be updated. Let's take a look at the Carolina Hurricanes lines going into the series. So I'm kind of expecting it all to be pretty similar. Yeah, I mean, Svechnikov, Aho, Jarvis, Natchez, Kotkaniemi, and Kuzmenko. That's new on their second line. Martinook, Stahl, and Bradley Nadeau. And then Verona, Danforth, and Jackson Blake makes up their fourth line. Slavin Burns, Gosh Bear, Scott Morrow, Nikishin, and Jalen Chatfield. So, I mean, really solid defense. They've got good depth. They got that good top defenseman in Slavin, even though he's not really much of an offensive defenseman. You know, he's going to be locking down. And in net, Freddie Anderson and Pyotr Kochetkov. So 2 solid goalies, but really we're going to be playing Freddie. And he's got a 9.38 so far in the playoffs. So, yeah, let's simulate game 1. Let's see how we do. So, round 2, game 1 here in New York. And Brent Burns opens the scoring in the series. 4 minutes in, hey, okay. Carolina power play, they don't score. They are outshooting us 14-6 so far. I mean, they're kind of dominating us a bit. Power play for Carolina, 5-on-3. We keep on taking penalties. All right, and going into the second period, Othman opens up the scoring quick, ties the game. That's what we like to see. His 5th goal of the playoffs. Scott Morrow makes it 2-1. Capo Caco evens it up at 2. Scott Morrow again, 2 goals. Power play for Carolina. They don't score. New York on the power play here. We don't score. 5 minutes left in the second period. We're getting completely outshot. 34-17. We need to start getting some shots on goal. Power play for Carolina again. Power play for the Rangers. We don't score. Another power play for Carolina. They score on the pitch. It was a matter of time if we keep on taking penalties like that. Man, yeah. 42-21 shots. They literally have double. Power play for us. We don't score. And that'll do it. So we lose game 1. 2 goals for Scott Morrow. I mean, we took like 8 penalties that game, so of course we didn't win. And I mean, that was good. It was a good performance by Shesterkin. I mean, he had 44 shots against. Like, there's not really much he can do at that point. All right, game 2, still in New York here. We need a better outing than last game. Power play early on for the Rangers. We don't capitalize. 5 minutes left in the first. We're leading in shots 10-8. Scoreless after 1. Okay. Mika Zibanejad opens the scoring in the slot there. 1-0 Rangers. You know, it's not going to do. We do need another one here. Power play for the Hurricanes. That's a long power play as well if they don't score. 4 minutes left. 1 minute left. All right. Drew O'Connor makes it 2-0. Okay. Heading into the third period with a 2-goal lead. Power play for Carolina. They don't score. Lafreniere makes it 3-0. Josh Norris makes it 4-0. I mean, we are just running away with this game. Sebastian Aho breaks the Shesterkin's shutout, but it looks like we're gonna win this game. So, game 2 goes to us. Great performance by our team here. 30 saves for Shesterkin on 31 shots. So Josh Norris with the goal and assist. Lafreniere with the goal and an assist. All right, so game 3 tied at 1. In, I guess, Raleigh. Yeah, that's where their stadium is. So we're in Carolina here. On the road, Lafreniere opens up the scoring. So we like to see our big dogs are scoring. I'd like to see a few Panarin goals here. Power play for us, Zibanejad. It looks like it's on the one-timer. So 2-0 lead and going into the second. Will Cooley makes it 3-0. We're dominating in shots. Jackson Blake makes it 3-1. And we're outshooting them by a ton. Power play for Carolina, they don't score. Power play for the Rangers, we don't score. You know, Shesterkin's playing well. The last 2 games he's been locking down. So 1 minute left. And going into the third, we have a 3-1 lead. 2-goal lead. Now there we go. 3-1 lead. Or 3-1 lead. 4-1 lead. Josh Norris. Power play for Carolina. We KO it off. I mean, we almost doubled their shots. Another power play for the Rangers. We don't score, but I don't think it's going to matter here. 2 minutes left, and we take game 3. Is it 2 back-to-back 4-1 wins? I think it is. Shesterkin with a 960, Josh Norris with the goal and 2 assists. Man. That's the kind of hockey we need to play. Yeah, back-to-back 4-1 wins. Shesterkin's numbers keep on looking better and better. I kind of want to take a look at our players' stats real quick. So Lafreniere, 2 goals, 9 assists in this playoff run so far. That first line is clicking. Josh Norris, 10 points. That's exactly what we want to see from him. Yeah. It looks like all of our lines are playing pretty well here. Our top 9 is leading us in scoring. Yeah. Let's just keep it going. Our offense is showing up. Our goalie's showing up. It's all going well right now. It's a chance to take a 3-1 lead in the series. Let's see if we can do it. Adam Fox opens up the scoring to make it 1-0. Aho responds quickly 20 seconds later to tie the game. Power play for Carolina. They don't score. So shots are about even here, about to end the first period. 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left. And we are 1-1 headed into the second. Power play for Carolina. Power play for New York. Both teams killed them off. Another power play for Carolina. We kill it off. Oh, man. Power play for us. Jalen Chatfield scores. Right off the power play, right when we get off. Makes it 2-1 for Carolina, headed into the third. So they are out shooting us this game. We need to spark some offense here. Power play. Come on. Come on, another. Yes, Lafreniere. Lafreniere makes it 2-2. Alrighty, come on. 5 minutes left in the third. It looks like we might be headed to overtime here. Alrighty, it's not elimination. I'm not going to hop in, but let's see if we can win the game here. Oh, man, shots are pretty even. Yeah, this is a... And just like that, Scott Morrow, who's scored a bunch of goals so far in this series, makes it 3-2 in overtime and ties the series at 2. Freddie Anderson with a great game. Oh, man. That's one we should have won. That's one we could have won, and that would have helped us a lot. Going up 3-1 back to New York would have been great, but 2-2 series here. Game 5 in New York. Martin Necas opens up the scoring for the Carolina Hurricanes. Lafreniere responds quick. 2 goals in the last 2 periods. Another power play. Lafreniere again. Man, this guy's been on a freaking tear this playoffs. Power play goal for Sebastian Aho ties the game. Brendan Othman responds immediately. Make it 3-2. Very eventful first period. Power play for the Hurricanes. They don't score. And 3-2 going into the second period. A lot of scoring in that one. Unusual start to the game. These games have been pretty tight so far. And we just got to keep this lead. We're out shooting them by a bunch. 2 minutes left. And Mancini scores at the end of the second period to make it 4-2. Jarvis brings it within 1 on the power play for Carolina. We just need to shut the door. We got the 1-goal lead. We just need to play some good defense. Power play for the Rangers. We don't score. It's a long one. Josh Norris makes it 5-3 on the power play. And that should do it. Power play for Carolina late in the game. They don't score. Chikrin with the empty netter. And that'll do it for Game 5. 6-3 win on home ice. Lafreniere 2 goals and an assist. Josh Norris a goal and an assist. Zibanejad with 3 assists. That first line's playing really good with Josh Norris up there. And Lafreniere's got 16 points so far. Alrighty, we got the chance to end it in 6 again. Let's see. Panarin, who has been quiet in terms of goal scoring, opens the scoring with Zibanejad scoring as well. So it's 2-0. Bradley Nadeau brings it within 1 for the Hurricanes. Shots are about even at the end of the first. Alright, start of the second. Come on. We need to... I'm not comfortable with a 1-goal lead. We need a little bit more. Yeah, this is a quiet game so far. Shots are 21-19 for Carolina. Oh man, these ones are nerve-wracking. So we have the lead going into the third period. We just need Euro to shut the door and we win. But they are peppering us in shots. Come on. 10 minutes left. Nadeau ties the game. 2-2. 5 minutes left. Oh man, it looks like we're going to be headed to overtime here. And we are. Oh, already. We are headed into overtime against the Carolina Hurricanes. Oh man, 1 goal away from reaching the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see if we can do it. Whew. Josh Norris wins the face-off. Fox passes up to Lafreniere. Loses the puck to Burns. Jarvis skates up through neutral. Dumps it around the boards. Back to Fox. Pass to Chikrin up the middle to Norris. Breaks out. Panarin. Panarin has Lafreniere. Drops it down to Norris. Shoots. Blocker saved by Freddie. Sebastian Aho has the puck. Dekes into the zone. Jarvis shoots. Deflected. Chikrin up to Laffy. Panarin now. Panarin with the puck. Drops it down to Lafreniere. Over to Norris. Shoots. Blocker saved by Freddie again. Up to the point. Schneider in the middle. Lafreniere. Backhand saved by Freddie. So, I mean, Lafreniere is... I think he's tied for first in playoff points. That's incredible. So, Slavin has the puck now. Breaks it out to Kotkaniemi, up to Necas. Necas picked off by Miller. Zibanejad has it now. Up to Michelli. Michelli tries to get it across to Othman. Can't get it through. Kuzmenko. Over to Burns. Burns to Kuzmenko. Slavin tries to get it up. He can't. Miller. Zibanejad now. Enters Carolina's zone. In the middle to Othman. Shoots. Glove saved by Freddie. Oh, that was a good save. It was a good shot, too. Alright, so we got our second line still out there. Come on. Zibanejad on the faceoff. Wins it back to Miller. Shot in the middle. Oh, saved by Anderson. Zibanejad couldn't get it off there. Come on, boys. Alright. Zibanejad on the face-off again. Loses it. We had the full pressure there, but unfortunately nothing happens with it. Oh, we get it back. Okay, Zibanejad. We still have full pressure. Othman tries to get to the middle to Zibanejad for the 1-T. In the middle, Michelli saved by Freddie. Puck's in the corner. Necas tries to kick it out to Morrow. He does. Gostisbehere brings it up. Poked off the puck. Kotkaniemi back to Necas. They are dead tired and aren't able to change. Now they are. Kuzmenko with it. In deep, Kuzmenko up front to Gostisbehere. Centers and we save. Whew, just jerking. I mean, we had some good pressure there. Our first line is back out. Aho wins it back to Nikishin. Picked up by Miller. Miller has some bodies ahead. Miller dumps it in. Chatfield. Nikishin with it. Nikishin skates it up. Passes to Svechnikov. Shoots. Block shot in front. Lafreniere. Up to Panarin. Panarin gets it to Norris. Norris tries to pass it back to Laffy. Can't. Aho with it now. Over to Jarvis. Shoots. Saved by Shesterkin. Shesterkin with it now. Up to Panarin. Has Lafreniere. Still has the puck. Panarin over to Norris. Back to Laffy. To Norris. Shoots. Saved by Panarin in front. And we're headed to the Eastern Conference Final here. The first line clicks again. And they send us to the third round. For, I think, the... How many times have they made the third round? A few times here. But we beat Carolina again. That's what we like to see. A big game from Shesterkin. A big game from the first line. I mean, they've been playing great this entire series. Or this entire playoff run. So if you look down there, we will be playing the Boston Bruins. And Utah is still in the playoffs, so they are up against Chicago in a Game 7. We'll see how their series ends up. Alright, so we are facing the Bruins here, and Chicago eliminates Utah, so we won't be playing Chris Kreider in the finals, but Chicago versus Oilers, so McDavid versus Bedard, that's going to be fun. And we are playing the Boston Bruins. Yeah, let's take a look at their lines. I'm kind of glad we're not playing Florida, but Boston's no easy out either. Yeah, so I mean, Marchand, Lindholm, and Pasternak is a 97. That's crazy. Pavel Zacha, Charlie Coyle, Trent Frederick, Patois, Max Jones, and Morgan Geekie. Brett Harrison, I don't know who that is. John Beecher, and Nicholas Aube-Kubel. So, I mean, honestly, after the first line, it kind of falls off a little bit in terms of depth. But Hampus Lindholm, obviously Charlie McAvoy, Brandon Carlo, Mason Lohrei, Nikita Zadorov, and Andrew Peak. So, I mean, pretty solid defense there. And, of course, in net, Jeremy Swayman, who's having a decent playoff run so far. So, I mean, this is a... I wanna say I think Carolina had a bit of a better team in terms of depth, but top end talent. I mean, these guys, they obviously have it with Pasternak here. All right, let's take a look at our stats. Just want to see. I know we checked it pretty recently, but I just want to look at it again. So Lafreniere, 5 goals, 13 assists in 12 games for 18 points. I mean, that's incredible. Like I said, first line is clicking at above a point a game. The second line here, Zibanejad, Michelli, Othman, they're also playing good. Filipino this season has just been amazing. I mean, he's our third line center, but he plays like a second line center, honestly. Yeah. All right, let's start simulating here. I know that yeah. So if we take a look at playoff leaders in points. It's tied between... Okay, no, it's not tied. Marchand is leading the way with 19 points, followed by Lafreniere. So, you know, our guys are playing good. Their guys are playing good. Game 1 in MSG. Let's see who takes it. Michelli opens up the scoring there for the Rangers. Power play for Boston. They don't score. Power play for the Rangers. Come on. We don't score either. Another power play for Boston. They do not score. Power play, another power play for Boston. They don't score again. So penalty kill is playing good so far for both teams. Shots are even in the second period. Lafreniere scores. Lafreniere scores again. Man. Lafreniere with 2 goals in 30 seconds. Pavel Zacha scores 1 for Boston. 5-on-3 for the Rangers. We don't score. I mean, Lafreniere is fully breaking out in this playoff run. Marchand makes it a 1-goal game late in the second. Going into the third, we are up 3-2. Power play for Boston. They don't score. Halfway through the third. Norris, that first line, man. The first line. Pavel Zacha keeps it within a 1-goal game. 7 minutes left here in the game. We just need to shut the door. Shesterkin, come on. And we win. Shesterkin shuts the door. I mean, insane game by Lafreniere. 2 goals and an assist. Continuing his amazing playoff run. I believe now he's probably leading the league in playoff points here. Yeah, I believe he is. Yeah. So Lafreniere, incredible playoff run so far. But we can't get distracted. We got to keep going. Game 2, got to keep the momentum going against Boston. A long power play, we don't score. Power play for Boston. Pasternak. 97 overall Pasternak makes it 1-0. Another power play, long one, and a 5-on-3. They don't score. So, I mean, Shesterkin playing well on the penalty kill. He's our best penalty killer we got, so. Boston. Pasternak scores again on the power play. 2-goal lead for Boston. We need to get some offense here. And another power play. We gotta stop taking penalties. Taking like freaking 6 penalties already. Capo Caco on the third line brings it in within 1. Alright, third period. We need a goal here. Boston on the power play again. Pavel Zacha makes it 3-1. Oh, we're just taking too many penalties. We took like 7 penalties that game. Chychrun makes it a 1-goal game. Come on. We need one late here. Power play for Boston. That's going to do it. I want to see how many power plays we took. Or penalties we took. So that's 3 in the third. 2 in the second. 4 in the first. Oh, man. Pasternak's Swayman's your first star. Pasternak with 2 goals is your second star. And Zacha is your third star. Man. Alrighty, game 2 in Boston. Or game 3 in Boston, sorry. Power play for the Rangers. We don't score. Another power play for the Rangers. See, this is what I like. Power plays for us. They don't score on theirs. Andrew Peeke opens the scoring to make it 1-0. Andrew Peeke again. Oh my god. 2-goal period from Peeke. Power play for Boston. Another power play for Boston. I mean, 2-goal lead for them. We're out shooting them. Swayman's playing amazing. We keep taking penalties. They're not scoring, thankfully, but we have scored 0 goals. Power play for the Rangers. Come on. We need some offense, boys. 30 shots, no goals. Swayman's just playing incredible. Another power play for Boston. 5 minutes left. Zibanejad makes it a 1-goal game. Come on. Late push here. And Pasternak scores the empty netter. I wonder who the first star is. Swayman. No surprise. We're just getting goalied the last 2 games. Alright, so we're down 2-1 in the series. We need to turn it around. Power play. We need a big offensive game. Pasternak opens the scoring for Boston. Power play for Boston again. They don't score. Another power play for Boston. Chychrun scores right when the power play expires for us. Finally, Finally scoring one on frickin' Swayman. Alright, going into the second period, the game's tied 1-1. Shots are about even. Pasternak again. It's like his 5th goal in the last 3 games. Fox makes it 2-2. Ties the game here. Come on, boys. I mean, at least we're scoring goals this game. So, going into the third period, the game is tied 2-2. We need this. We don't want to go down 3-1. Panarin, big goal, makes it 3-2. Power play for Boston. They immediately score. Pavel Zacha. Oh, man. Oh, man. 5 minutes left in the third. Power play for Boston. They don't score. 2 minutes left. 1 minute left. We're going to overtime. I'm not going to hop in. Unless it's an elimination game. We need a hero in the overtime period here. Think about, oh, we score. Who was it? Lafreniere. Again, Lafreniere. I mean, just incredible playoff run from him. Can't say enough good things about Lafreniere. And this is why I wanted to build around this core. Is because Lafreniere is just he's incredible. I mean, he's putting a bunch of points. Othman's got 8 points in the playoffs. Alrighty. Series is tied 2-2. Back in New York. Power play for the Rangers. We score. Chychrun, the second unit source. Chychrun again. 2 goals for Chychrun in the first. Power play. Norris makes it 3-0. So just an explosion of offense in the first period in Game 5. That's what we like to see. Pasternak makes it a 3-1 game. Pasternak scores again to bring it within 1. And that takes all the wind out of our sails here. Othman makes it 4-2. So we regain the 2-goal lead here. Power play if we don't score. Another power play for Boston. They don't score. 5 minutes left here in the second. Alrighty. So headed into the third, we have a 2-goal lead. Here in Game 5, Schneider makes it 5-2. Power play for New York. We don't score. We're outshooting them by a ton. Then I think we probably win this because I don't see Shesterkin letting in 3 goals. Lafreniere again scores. And that'll do it for game number 5. We take the 3-2 series lead. Pasternak first star with 2 goals, but Chychrun and Norris. Great games from them. Alrighty, so we just need one more. Take a look over here. So Oilers are beating the Blackhawks. Come on, boys. Game number 6. We can win it and make it to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time since 2014. Power play for Boston. They score to open up the game. I've lost connection to the EA servers. It doesn't matter. Oh, man. Alright, so 1-0 going to the second. Power play for Boston. Pasternak scores. He's been incredible this series. New York Rangers have a power play. We don't score. So, I mean, Boston's fighting. This is exactly what you expect from this veteran team. We need a 2-goal period. We need to score. New York Rangers on the power play. They don't score. 10 minutes left in the third. We need some offense here. We need some offense. We don't score. We get shut out in Game 6. Oh, man. Alright, Game 7. The Oilers made it to the Stanley Cup Finals, so if we win Game 7, we're playing Connor McDavid and the Oilers. So I mean, that is a tough task. Best team in the league. So let's see what we can do here. Game 7. Power play for the Rangers. We don't score. Another power play for the Rangers. Come on, we need one. We don't score. Oh, man. We need to use those opportunities because Pastrnak, that's like his 8th goal of the frickin' series, man. Oh, they got the top-end players. Like, Panarin's not playing as good as Pastrnak is. Come on, boys. Geeky makes it 2-0. Halfway through the second period, we're down 2-0. 3-0, Charlie Coyle. Alrighty. Just we can't score. Can't score on Swayman. Oh, shots are even. Headed into the third. I mean, we need a huge period from our guys. I need Panarin. I need Zibanejad. I need Josh Norris. I need Lafreniere to show up. Come on. We need a big period. The best period of our season here. And we let in a shorty. Oh, that might do it. Will Cooley scores. Panarin scores, but I think it's a little too late here. And we lose in Game 7. Othman's been injured. It doesn't matter. Well, you know, that sucks. It really looked like we were going to win that series. We had a 3-2 lead. 2 chances to eliminate them. Just didn't happen. I mean, good things we can take away. I mean, our first line played really great. Josh Norris had an insane playoff run. Like, that's way better than he did in the regular season. Hopefully he can translate that success into the next season. Zibanejad played good. I mean, Michelli played good. Hopefully next season we'll get some development out of Othman. I mean, he should. He got, like, how many goals in the regular season? He had 45 points, 26 goals. He should develop, get higher than an 80 overall. Just wasn't enough. Oh well. Let's simulate up to the draft. See who wins the Stanley Cup here. The Edmonton Oilers have won the Stanley Cup, so Connor McDavid gets his first. The Montreal Canadiens win the draft lottery, followed by Ottawa, which, that's actually really surprising. Okay, so Trocheck is just rotting on a bottom-tier team. But hey, you know, I can't do anything about that. I'm sure Trocheck had a good season. Alexander Ovechkin retires. Brent Burns retired. Did we have any retirements? I doubt it. We are not a very old team. Yeah, no retirements for us. Oh, man. So we do have our first round pick. I don't really know. Well, I didn't mean to look at the draft class, but McKenna, Stenberg, Sundqvist, Svedberg, Stenberg, and Svedberg. God. Yeah, so there's some really good players in this draft, but we're probably not going to be drafting those guys. Let's take a look at the development we've had. Alrighty, so Fox is a 96, Panarin's a 94, Lafreniere's a 90, Zibanejad's still an 80, Chikrin 86. I mean, we'll take that. Filipino up to an 86. I mean, after the great season he had, we like to see that. Michelli up to an 86. Oh, I wonder what his contract he's looking for. Okay. Josh Norris is still at an 86. No X factors, but you know, we're gonna keep on continuing to up his shot frequency. Hopefully, he can score some more. Schneider's up to an 85. That's what we like to see. Really good defensive stats. Othman to an 81. I mean, I'll play a little bit better. We'll take that. Daniel Butt at an 80. Perot, yeah, I mean, these guys got to make the jump next year. So, Shesterkin's still at a 94. So, that's about it. Oh, man. Would have loved to make the Stanley Cup Finals, see what we could do, but I guess we'll save that for next season. Alright, thank you for watching. Unfortunate end to the Year 2 playoffs there, but we'll see what happens in the next episode. We'll take on the draft, free agency, and hopefully simulate all the way to the start of the season. And maybe get some simulating done. We'll see. But yeah, I'll see you.